Hey, welcome back, my beautiful numbnuts, to another Doki Doki.
It's a club.
Yeah, this Sunday, and I'm here with Natsuki, and let's find out what today holds for us.
Ooh.
Let us go. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot lately. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out to be conversations.
What kind of anime do you like?
What kind of anime you like?
Oh, she's Mo.
She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language.
What?
She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club earlier the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reached Sayori's door, I knocked on the door before entering it myself.
Doors unlocked.
I know. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's house like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor. Very creepy. So I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I can finally find her. Sayori.
Mr. Cow. Hi, Nunu.
Oh.
I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Look how cute she is. Why is her hand red?
Shadow.
There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? What if I was changing?
I guess you're right.
And
It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animal and wall decorations that she had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I end up cleaning it up for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today, huh? You want some booty?
No,
Is she supposed to see Natsuki today?
I'm trying to make sure you're okay. Yeah, but
You want double booty?
wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. She told me all your plans. Well, it's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Are you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course! But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan a meal or anything.
So it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep, having fun in your day.
There's more silence between
I don't
us.
hear any clapping.
Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you're doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
It's no good, Nunu.
Huh?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault.
oh snap.
If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it?
Okay.
I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants you to torture me.
Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulder and I begin to strangle her.
Kiss me.
What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Nunu. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
See what? What are you talking about, Sayori?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Nunu? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression all my life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Aww.
Oh, poor
What reason
baby.
there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put up their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me.
You chose the wrong girl.
Ooh. I'm in shock. I can't even figure it out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Nunu. I'm depressed, you do? Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things like going to Natsuki's house and kissing her.
This is my house.
Oh
I
man.
don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
Yeesh.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spirit going right through my heart. Because I love you too. That's why. That's why I decided the world wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Nunu. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears struck down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club. Because I was so selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you come here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulder. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ooh.
Come here, Yorch.
Kiss, kiss, kiss.
No, no.
Ooh.
Sayori.
Do it, do it, do it.
I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Nunu?
Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remains at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
Oh, no. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nunu.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want to do is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Nunu. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too.
Sayori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. Festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you?
Yeah.
It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah? Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would.
Dang, I can make stupid cupcakes.
Of all days, this has to be the one where I have others planned. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't! You gotta make those cupcakes. Please don't. I want some too. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun.
I don't want to be a third wheel.
To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? You two are gonna kiss and make out in front of me.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
Okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow then, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home, anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I knew it, she texted me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in.
Where is he?
Woo! What's up? Hey.
Hey.
I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird. Just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school, pervert. Anyways, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way with I find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked for, you right?
Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home.
Good. I can count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen.
Well, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me?
Not like a true gentleman.
Where's your hospitality, Nunu?
Come on.
On all fours.
I stand on your back.
I stand on your back.
And I crawl to the kitchen. Since when did I need to become a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Ugh, this is ridiculously heavy. Filled with bricks.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you.
That's because I'm so small, isn't it?
You jerk.
Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Damn. A lot of power behind that little.
I know. A really strong.
Hey! Your size has nothing to do with it. Blood comes out.
Off of that blood.
Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school, you pervert. Are you getting started? Wait, are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff that I gotta teach you.
Yeah,
What?
that's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? Just because I don't have mature and
Sexy figure.
like Yuri doesn't mean that you should treat me like.
That means boobs.
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it.
I didn't say anything.
I should apologize.
Eh?
I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into body types like yours.
Huh? How would you know that anyway? Take off your
Just trust me on this one.
That.
Gross!
Hey! Was that to me?
Who else?
Man, let's just get started already.
A word conversation.
You get all sorry when a girl calls you gross. I finally found
Your weakness, Nunu.
Natsuki smiled deviously. Please spare me.
Say so.
Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally started to pull things out of her bag so we could get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spill fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Nunu, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's gonna go in the oven soon, so I need to fill up the tray.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite color.
Ah, that's so cute. That's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Did you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun?
I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me.
I'm not really having fun.
Meanwhile, I see her separate batter into a smaller bowl and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're just looking at it. It makes everyone's eyes lighten up.
Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then.
Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing.
Yeah, the icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Give me that.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from my hand, uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat it. Crap out of it.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved.
Say like that.
Natsuki, out of breath. As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly starts to do the same.
Hey,
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in my ice cream. icing.
Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tug it with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me caused me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got on my face.
Whose fault was that? There is a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez! You know what? Take this!
Natsuki instead wipes it off her finger before shoving her finger towards my face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well.
Whoa! Whoa there! Oh man!
God.
I guess you're a top now.
Stop.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross.
You know, I didn't mean it. Just have fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know? Saying dumb things like to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease a girl like that.
Is that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, flicking all the icing. Oh there, man.
Whoa, 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 what?
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 what? Did you just seriously just...
Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Nunu. You really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Really kind of heavy there, Natsuki.
Getting a little sweaty.
Why am I starting to feel dizzy?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is there something? Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Got a smoker's cough. I can see why Natsuki's voice is so deep.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You noob.
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistake. Jeez.
Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyway, I'm putting it in the oven now.
Ew, wouldn't it smell like smoke?
Yeah.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over my head. But the moment has already been lost.
Ruined it.
You stupid fire alarm! I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcakes trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, it smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opened the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look how cute they are. Oh, look.
She proudly shows off the different color cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that, you noob. I brought the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative.
This one's a heart for you.
Here, scoop the ice cream into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
Have these nozzle things that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can even make flowers. You probably won't be using this time though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others.
That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cake, like "Happy Birthday" or whatever.
Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually.
Yeah.
Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it a more literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcake based on the word they like bubbles.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of expecting you to say something that really stupid. But it's actually really a cute idea, so really no.
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What was that supposed to mean? I'm not cute.
Come on. We're not at school. Ain't nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice trails off.
Same with you.
Huh? Did you say something?
No! Nothing! I'm just doing the ice cream. Icing.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. 20 hours later.
Yeah.
When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
Ooh, I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in it.
Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite.
Sayuri say the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10
Oh, you like
cupcakes
Sayuri,
already. And she would still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we could have time for a Mario, but I need to be home for dinner.
Ah, already? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you always have this chance of me being here.
Meh. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayuri each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any.
I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you, like a pet.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayuri earlier today. I felt so helpless.
Hopeless.
Helpless. Sayuri always does listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Go to work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
in your mouth.
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki,
I love you.
what you said before about not having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Huh? Did you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Nunu, I thought you only cared about getting this done. Oh. I'm sorry, I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so.
Whoa.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me.
Ooh.
Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutches the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Look at her. Look at her. Everyone, my heart is pumping. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes filled my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening?
Ooh.
My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breath against me. Come over here, Kumba.
Smell my breath.
I felt it
What?
Feel what?
for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori!
Huh?
Hey guys, Hi, Nunu. I'm sorry, I just
Sayori,
CB'd you.
just know we weren't.
It's okay, Nunu. I already know. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already I'm already my way out, so.
Oh, really? I want some action too. That's too bad.
Too bad! Yeah, well. I'll still see you the rest tomorrow, so that's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later.
Dang, she flashed that out of the way. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I lied. I tried to stay in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. I saw everything!
See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. How close you got to her. It makes me really happy that you made such good friends. That's all that really matters to me.
Tears starts to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. That's why I'm feeling this way, Nunu. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true, Nunu. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what?
Oh,
Sayori, what if I said what I said before is true? I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I am going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain.
But...
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Nunu. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Oh, Sayori? Huh? Nani?
It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Nunu, I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want to hurt you anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I'll always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you.
Ooh.
Wow, what is this? Oh, this is so intense.
Oh my goodness.
Do it. Oh. There's only two.
Do
There's only
it.
two
You got
options.
two choices.
Oh.
Do it. Forever or I love you forever.
Oh.
I love you.
Or
You'll always be my
do
best
it.
I'll be the
Do
bitch.
it.
Or sun or bottles.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
snap.
dude.
Do it.
Oh man, what time is it?
We're almost done with chapter
I
1.
know. I
Maybe
have
like
to pick a choice.
Another like 10 minutes or so.
I know.
We'll be done.
Oh, oh, my heart is everywhere. This is why you guys like this kind of game.
Not me, man. This is why it's just top 3 for me. Top 3 VS.
Wait, I
You took too long, bro.
He has made his choice.
You took too long.
I did random. Oh, I see stars.
You took too long, man.
Blood is rushing to my head. That was a random pick.
This is the
Yeah, right. I
first
think you
time.
Perfectly hit.
This is the first time Nunu put somebody on friend zone.
I think fate has chose me to pick
my
this.
goodness. You'd like Kumba more than me.
It was fate. It wasn't me.
Now say the
Whatever,
line.
man.
Keep going. You got 10 more minutes or so.
You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seem after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back to the way they were.
Hi. I see.
Sayori forces a smile through an incredibly pained expression.
This is what I feel like to get stabbed in the chest. She read a poem about this. Stabbed in the chest.
Sayori!
It's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? I call it the Nunu punishment for being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this the whole time that there's no happiness down that path.
Oh.
That's why I came here. So I could get the answer I needed to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just wanted to go back the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, Nunu. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So...
Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops to her knees. Oh. Clutching her head with both hands, she screamed as loudly as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react.
I just leave it.
Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I left helplessly standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more that I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the path that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if she should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. And I will do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day.
Except say I love you. We're almost done.
Oh,
We're almost
man.
done.
I swear, it was a random pick, and this is the fate.
We're
Where he just didn't want a love triangle.
at the very end of chapter 1.
It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that it's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparation for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival.
We got 3 waiters.
Ugh. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too.
Nunu! You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's
funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. So is this in like a classroom?
This is like
The festival's in the classroom?
the
should be
school
like an
festival.
entire
It's
school.
like a pep rally at school.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
think of it like that.
Okay.
This is Japanese, but whatever.
Okay. In the end, oh, sorry, I'm not cultured enough. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing.
You just Googled.
Google best
I'm
poems
surprised you didn't
ever.
bring Sayori with you.
Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You think that on days this important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly I remember that Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all.
Ha 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 ha. You should take a little responsibility for her, Nunu. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know?
Exchange? Monica, what are you talking about?
Of course I do. I'm the club president after all.
But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? About how I basically turned her down? Her confession? That makes me really seem like the bad guy here.
Suspicious.
But I'm the one who knows what is best for her, right? Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so...
Oh, don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think.
Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that.
Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice.
Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really do. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously.
Oh yeah, I thought so too.
I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before.
Whoa.
Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head.
Keep going. It's called percentage, by the way.
Oh, percentage.
Go down.
What the heck's
Yeah.
going on?
Okay. I don't want to click on anything yet. Where's me mouse?
Scroll.
Right. Keep going.
There it goes. There it goes.
Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. My poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving.
What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach.
You knew? What's wrong?
Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Sayori, so...
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?
I quickly leave the classroom.
Don't strain yourself.
Monica calls out after me. I quicken my pace.
You just run back home.
What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even in the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. Bang, bang, bang. I don't expect anyone to answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori?
Yes.
She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. Isn't that more like something a boyfriend would do? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori,
Yes.
wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter the room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What the hell?
Oh my No!
Dude! What?
Whoa! An exception has occurred.
It's an error. It's a game error.
Ah! Yeah! What the hell? What the hell? This is a nightmare. It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best.
Yeah, the music's different.
Yeah, and that's everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession. That has half been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonizing scream still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me the most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and gave her what I know she wanted out of the relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Somehow I grew up someone I knew. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now I can never take it back. Never, 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 never.
Oh no! You messed up.
Hold on.
No.
It's not done yet. We'll do that next time.
Whoa! She glitched! She glitched!
We'll do that next time.
Oh my god.
This was supposed to be a cute lovey-dovey
This is
story.
a cute game.
What the heck? No, she just hanged herself! What did you make us play, bro?
Look at this. It's a cute game.
It's torture.
No!
Oh man.
But I got one thing to say. Something is wrong with Monica.
Sayori, no.
Thanks a lot, Nunu. You kill your best friend.
I did not.
How do you feel?
You clicked no.
I don't know.
Don't blame the random book.
I blame you. It's you.
Don't
You're
blame
the witch.
Don't blame the random
You're
bitch.
Ah man, that was crazy. That was intense.
This is part 1 out of, I think it was like 3 chapters, 4
Part
chapters,
four?
something
Okay.
like that.
What?
So we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Everyone.
I hope you guys have a good night.
You have a good night too. If you enjoy this, please go ahead and give us a thumbs up if you like it. If you hate me, go ahead and subscribe, and we'll see what's more will happen on the next
Oh my
episode.
gosh.
Oh man, I feel so horrible. I don't know how to feel right now.
I'm sweaty.
I'm pretty sweaty.
I'm kind of worried about how my girl's gonna die now.
What do you mean your girl's gonna die? She don't have depression.
I don't know, man. She been talking about dark crap, man.
Oh,
well.
man. Well,
We'll figure it out next
We'll find
time.
out together.
Oh my gosh. What did you make us play, man?
Do you not think this is the cutest game ever?
No!
It's all pink. Okay, we'll see you guys next time.
Bye everyone.
Bye, everyone.
What did you make me play?
Traumatized. See you guys later.
What did you make me play?